away all of a sudden.
You want me to get closer? We have an issue with these cushions.
Because you had an issue with the pillows, so now you've built a wall in between us.
I have like a lifelong crusade to try and eradicate cushions from my life. I don't sleep with a pillow.
Come on.
I don't understand the concept of cushions or pillows.
But don't you want something soft on your head?
No, I'm sleeping in a bed. That's pretty soft. But here's my thing, right? It's all about
Get comfy.
Well, you know, like you have to have like a nice posture when you're sitting and stuff to like take care of your spine.
Yes, okay.
So you sit like this, right? That's the best that you can do in this situation. But then, if you put a cushion there, what that does is it makes you do that. It makes you slouch.
See, this is me on a Friday night, okay? Alone. There's me. Now you do you.
You're never alone on a Friday.
I am!
Give me a break.
You'd be surprised. You're never alone because you have so many friends now that you travel and seek out in the world.
Yes, that's true. I do have international partners now.
You do have a lot of international partners. You know what I find so funny now is you have women tweeting you about nails.
Yeah, I do have women tweeting me about nails.
Let's show them off, Don. Come on.
These aren't that good. I only did them the other day, so this is some sort of OPI glittery thing.
When a man can embrace nail colors, men out there, take a note.
Yeah, I've worn nail polish or nail varnish as they call it in other parts of the world.
Yes. I love that you just did this. You're like, my nails.
For a long time.
With your leg crossed.
I kind of wore it through school and did some kind of weird stuff through school. Like I wore 2 watches at school because I've always worn stuff on my wrist, so I wore 2 watches.
But why 2 watches? Could different time zones or just
No, same time. I was just like protecting my wrists, I think. But
from what?
I don't fractures, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
And now you're risking your life on a constant basis.
Right,
That
but I'll continue to wear nail polish because I don't think it's fair that women get to have all the fun. There was a point in history where women were forbidden from wearing trousers, and eventually they were like, no, we want to wear whatever we want. We have complete clothing rights. But men don't seem to have that in terms of fashion, and I don't think that, wearing a little bit of nail polish is a bad thing.
So Dom's Wild Things. Let's talk about the show. You've been all over the world.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to go to some pretty wild places.
You went back to New Zealand.
Went back. So this year we go to Kenya, Zambia, Costa Rica, Brazil, Thailand, Japan, Arizona, Australia for 2, and New Zealand.
What encounter has scared you the most? Because on your show's so addictive, and every moment, there's no backup there. You're really like, they're the snakes and the whatever, the elephant you almost got trampled by. What has been the sort of most frightening?
I feel like it sounds a little hokey when I answer honestly, but truly, none of it really scares me. It doesn't. Not to say that in that moment with the elephant, my adrenaline wasn't going and I didn't find it exciting and I wasn't sweating. But in terms of having the experience, nothing wants me to not have that experience. So yes, that moment with the elephant was a little scary, but I wouldn't have exchanged that moment to me. People talk about this whole near-death experience, but for me, near-death experiences I understand as acute life experiences, because you feel so alive. Your vision is better, your hearing's better, your sense of smell's better, you're faster, you're stronger. So, scary experiences. The elephant was certainly scary. I've been bitten by a few venomous snakes, I've been stung by scorpions before.
I love that you just throw it out. I've been stung, I've been bit,
I've been
whatever.
I'm acutely aware in those moments that I've made a mistake, it's not the animal. So all of those times I'm disappointed in myself, and I try and break down what I did wrong to make that animal do that.
So what does scare you?
What? Outside?
In life?
Yeah. Intimacy?
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Get those pillows out of there. Move those pillows. Me? Embrace it.
I'm a little nervy around heights, although I have faced those fears. I've done the world's biggest bungee jump. I've jumped off of cliffs into water and stuff like that. I'm a little scared of heights. Does that cure it?
Because people say face your fears. Does that help?
It definitely helps. I went in season 1 of Wild Things. I went like 130, 150 feet into a tree to be close to these bees, and that was a terrifying experience, but it did help me.
Well, you have that hashtag now, Be Curious, that you've started.
Right, Be Curious, yeah.
Where did that come from?
There's a couple of quotes by famous people in terms of curiosity that I've always really liked. Einstein said, "Blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures." I thought that was kind of interesting when I was a kid. I've always rejected the idea that curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity is labeled with this kind of negative connotation, and I didn't feel like it was true. I thought curiosity helped us understand our world a little better, and being inquisitive about things and trying to work out how things work and how things behave was something that I was turned on by. So as a signature on my email for the last 4 or 5 years, it always says be curious. And when I came around to do the second season of Wild Things, Perry Simon, who is the head of BBC America, said to me, you should have be curious be your driving force for season 2, because it's such a positive idea and it speaks to the show.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good to see you again.
Come back again.
I would love to. I think I'll be old Hollywood by the time I come back again, but it's a state of mind,
Maybe we'll
right?
remove a pillow next time.
Remove all the pillows next time.
We can work on that intimacy.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. We'll leave you with that.